All right. Hi, my name's Philippe Dupre, and I'm just speaking about my experience as a parent, being neurodiverse and raising three neurodiverse children. So I have several years of experience, as my eldest is 15 now, and she's gone into high school this year, and my youngest is 10. My middle one is 12. So we have two boys and one girl. Um, and I don't know, it's always a learning experience, and I wanted to share some of it on YouTube just to help relate to other parents out there that might be raising preteens and teenagers that are neurodiverse. And if you're neurodiverse yourself, it's a unique experience to be a parent. One, being neurodiverse, and two, having neurodiverse children, because it stands out from having to raise a neurotypical child. I mean, for us, we don't understand the full difference unless you have raised a neurotypical child, but we can certainly see that there is. So I'm just wanting to help relate to other people out there and share my point of view. This is not, um, you know, I'm not a psychiatrist or psychologist. I'm just a parent. So if my point of view is different than yours, I'm happy to hear what you have to say and share it in the comments below. But if it's the same, also, I'd love to connect and, relate on parenting. I'm always happy to learn. I certainly don't know everything, and I'm always learning every day how to be a better parent. So this is just my relationship to it. I feel like parenting is not just about teaching our kids how to be. We're not just trying to shape them into adults at the age of 10 or 12 or 15 or so on. We are trying to raise them to be more mature, but they're all unique in their own way. And they're going to be unique when they become adults too. So, trying to make them clones of ourselves isn't going to be the best thing, and probably will have us butting heads. I have to remind myself of that quite often. So I have to look at it from their point of view a lot of times. And that, I feel, gives me, the lesson of patience and adaptability. Sometimes I have to understand where they're coming from in perspective to their sensory um, stimulants. Sometimes it's a bit too much stimulation for in everyday environments, such as my son going to school. I feel at the end of the day that he's a little exasperated from his just being out there. Um, I'd say both my sons, even my daughter in that case, they come home, they're exhausted. A lot of kids are, but I feel like being neurodiverse and having overstimulation certainly is a big thing. And um, on the opposite end of that, understimulation. So my kids have ADHD, and one of them has autism. So not being stimulated enough in their environments, they need dopamine, and they seek it out quite often. One of my sons gravitates to it. He has a propensity to really seek out anything carb, sugar, TV screens, even negative interactions sometimes, just so that he could raise that level of dopamine, or I believe serotonin in his brain to, kind of get it to stop firing as much. At least that's the way I think of it. Um, and he just really pushes hard to get things, and even to the point where his impulses drive him to take where he shouldn't be taking certain items or time on screens. Sneaking time on screens has been a thing with him, but it's all about finding that balance. and learning from them what that balance for them is. Because the balance for me as an adult is certainly different than the balance for them. And I could try and push my agenda and what I feel is best, but I have to be adaptable in these situations. So it has taught me to look through their lens at the world. Sometimes overstimulation particularly shows up when we're out grocery shopping, running errands, especially grocery shopping, as there's a lot of things that are visible that might give that dopamine fix. For my 12-year-old son and even my 10-year-old son, they'll be asking over and over for McDonald's, for something at the grocery store, for just stuff to be able to get the sugar or carbs, or it sometimes is wearing, but I have to understand that you know if I balance being able to provide them something after as a reward, or balance being able to find something at the grocery store that might make them happy when we return home, they ease up a bit and are a little more calm. Of course, that's not always the case. Sometimes, no matter what you buy them, they're always going to want something more. But, you know, being a parent, you have to figure out where that balance for them is and see how you could make the whole arrangement a little easier for the both of you. Slowing down. I mean, slowing down is one of those things that sometimes you feel like you can't put the brakes on because there's too many things in life to get done. But I feel like sometimes slowing down and either playing a game with them or slowing down and taking time to understand where they're at, or slowing down for, conversation, connection, slowing down just to embrace time with them and being a little more flexible in your schedule helps a whole lot. Just, we have this idealistic point of view of what our pace should be in life. We need to, as parents, be able to slow down sometimes and realize that's okay.